And once he came to his father and said, "Daddy, I need some money. I organized a huge party tonight." Said, "Oh, okay, where are some money? So just take some amount from the state." And then he said, "Oh, so how much?" "Well, I think about 500 meters will be enough." How did it come? Did I know Danny? I work on the construction with simple guys, simple average Ukrainian guys. And they are living in a village near Kiev. So the neighbors are very rich people. You can't imagine. So you can just compare this old-style Ukrainian village with all this happiness, and then you can see couples and fortress and everything surrounds a huge forest. It's necessary to be safety there and to take care because there are so many troubles in that forest that you just can't imagine. And the first thing is that young people, they are active, they are creative, they are free and open to have something new in their life, to try something new. That's why our simple guys start dating daughters of the rich people. This guy dated this girl, and it didn't last long, of course. But not because of money, no, because of difference in life values and way of thinking. For example, these girls, they are just thinking about fancy things. All they talk about how did they spend last vacation, which was, not farther than 2 weeks ago. So they're talking about all the countries around the world, how did they change their old car, etc. So they are taking care of how to spend money. And these guys think how to earn money. These girls think, "Oh, I'm so proud of this iPhone, new iPhone. They just change these numbers, 3, 4, they say, okay, in 2 weeks they're going to be iPhone 5. So even these guys, they have a nice nickname for these girls, iPhonia. And our guys, they also want to be on the same level, but they can't because they are more intelligent. And they care how to save money. And that's why they buy only necessary things. There are a bunch of stories, and at first I didn't actually believe these guys. I thought, maybe they're just chatting, they're just talking about some dessert. But one day, a girlfriend of my colleague came to his work. She had a huge quarrel with her parents. The thing is that Natasha had everything in her life, everything. But she didn't have freedom. And when it came to going out, her parents didn't let her to go with average Ukrainian. That's why, in order to introduce Igor to her parents, she created some stories in order to protect him and to lift him up to the same social level. So her credo now is без обмана нет романа. And you can help it. This is her life. So once her father told her that he wants not only to protect her, but also protect his money. That's why he is sending her to London to study international law. So she had to break up and to leave her boyfriend, and she came at the end of the workday to the work. And of course, Igor came to her. She was sitting in a huge jeep. She was crying. She was drinking whiskey from her flash and smoking cigars. Well, she was upset. She was only 18 years old. And they had a conversation. Natasha told him, "You know what? I love my father, but he doesn't understand me. He protects me. He bought this huge jeep in order like to give me enough space and everything, but it scares me. The noise that this huge car creates just scares me. And every time I sit in the car, I just start trembling. And then she said, well, okay. She took a gun from Bartachok. And she said, look, this silver shining is the shining of a real gun. And I'm not joking, my father bought it to me, as well as he arranged everything about license for this gun. And of course, my dear guards, whom I pay in order to escape some nights from my house, they taught me how to shoot. So I am confident, I know what I want from my life, but I don't see simplicity in my life. I want to try something simple. I told my father, let's just go to the cinema. And he agreed. I was so happy. I couldn't even wait till this evening. When I entered the cinema room, I realized that it was empty. My daddy bought all the tickets. So nobody disturbed us. But what if I wanted to disturb somebody? Or just to know how it is? And as far as she was very upset, Igor decided to let her for a minute. He came back to the office and he told me, Sveta, I need your help. Please give me a favor. This poor girl is a little bit drunk. So she can't drive the car. And she wants to try something simple in her life. So let's give her this chance. Please, organize it in a few minutes. A simple evening for this girl, like to try this English life. And it was summer. And I used to go to this open air five-star party. So I said, no problem, just let's go to my place for a minute. I just changed my clothes. I gave her some of my dress and she was so happy. And I said, you know, it didn't cost me like $200, it cost me like 100 hryvnias. And she said, oh, that's cool. I can't imagine it can be so pretty and just so cheap. And after that, I said, well, you know what? We need to go to the metro. And she said, how do you actually usually get somewhere? I don't have a car. She couldn't believe it. But the fact is that she never tried metro before. So it was just hilarious. Looking at her wearing these high heels, trying to jump on the escalator, and then just get out the stairs. And she was like a child this evening, I'm telling you. After the salsa party, she said, oh my God, I need to give you something for this. So my brother, Danny, tonight, he's organizing a party. So I invite you. So teach all your friends, we are going to the VIP fancy party. And we went there. Yes. I really enjoyed it. But I didn't like the atmosphere. Because what did I see? Drunk, golden youth, sober, professional dancers on the stage, models with painted bodies, half naked, and everybody was just talking about some money, some business, some intrigue. I thought I couldn't find a person who doesn't think about money. I saw one girl, pretty girl, and she was wearing a t-shirt which was with words on that. No yacht, no car, no money. I thought, oh my God, I need to talk to this girl finally. But she turned her back and I saw no chance. I couldn't believe it. Then I had to talk to Dennis because he was like the only person I could talk to. And I asked him, do you think that it's fair, actually, that you are only thinking about how to spend your money? And he told me, well, look, just take it easy. He asked me, does your father pay all the taxes? Yes. And he said, so let's put it this way. Your father pays all the taxes and he sleeps very well at night. And my father doesn't pay taxes. And he sleeps very well all the night because his conscience also sleeps. So who wants to pay more? And that night I realized that money is not about happiness. Because what is the difference between a person who has $10 million and a person who has $9 million? Madam.